We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Felipe Cruz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he... Now to the plate, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Smoke another one.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, Dink.
And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
In now, Brennan Davis. James leads off second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Well, he walked him on 5.
Eddie James will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the belt, the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning. So standing in, Eddie James. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Quinn Priester gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. George Torres is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping into the box, Jeffrey Ramos, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as to many. We all know.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So stepping in, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's the next Cub up, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Joe Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on just into the box, Eddie James. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The last at Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So far on the year, James is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
I guess we didn't get the mail yesterday, huh?
On the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay throw, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brennan Davis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first down. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. Arizona seal up their 30th win at home on the season. George Torres hangs win number 11 on his line. Jackson Rutledge struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Seth Romero will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The throw is wild and he gets away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brennan Davis.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Brennan Davis.
Here's the 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Satchel Gallegos. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Satchel Gallegos.
Hey, nobody out there.
Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a...
Batting seventh, the first baseman, William.
Ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an...
At the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Satchel Gallegos. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, Eddie James. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
The batter.
Standing in, Brennan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Clyde Fleer. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Founder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Satchel Gallegos. The 2-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly. Hey, get your pitch up there.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Fleer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third.
So in now for Chicago, Eddie James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Ciani is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-4 the final in this game. Chicago cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Jackson Goddard wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Seth Romero was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.